Okay, all you rock and roll fans, boogie woogie flautists out there, doing it, do it, out of control. We got a lot of rock and roll news for you today, including everybody's favorite Ace Frehley, favorite spaceman, having a little trouble with the tax man. So stick around. Cat Stanley Space Demons coming at ya. Okay, so Ace Frehley, everybody knows Ace Frehley, original lead guitarist from Kiss, Spaceman, came out this week. He's unable to get a passport to leave the country. He's been touring relentlessly, but he can't tour Europe because he can't leave the country because he says he owes the IRS 200 grand. Or a couple hundred grand is what he said. And he can't leave the country. Ace been working his ass off lately. And I guess now we know why. Trying to pay off some of them back taxes. He's got a brand new album of original material slated to drop in about a month called 10,000 Volts. He released the lead single. Pretty good tune. Check it out. It's available online on YouTube, wherever rock and roll is streamed. 10,000 Volts. Pretty good tune. He also released a clip of him recording another music video for a song called Walking on the Moon. Now, originally, I was thinking maybe this was a cover of the old Police tune, you know? Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. But, because, you know, Ace, he did those Origins albums. He did like 2 albums of all nothing but covers. But he's coming back with an album of all original material. Coming out late February 23rd, I believe, is when that one drops. But the music video shoot he released for the song Walking on the Moon, it's him in front of a green screen, chroma key, you know, kind of like what the weathermen use. But he's wearing, it looks like a NASA spacesuit, no helmet. So you can check that out. That's out online too. So Ace, man, working his ass off and, you know, trying to pay off those back taxes. And Ace hasn't always had the best reputation of having a great work ethic. Just ask Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. And even Ace himself has said, he's admitted that he's chronically lazy and a flake. But I guess, you know, the IRS man's motivation enough. But another thing I had seen online of, it's a performance from last June. Ace Frehley is playing with his solo band at some park. And he's playing one of my favorite songs, Speeding Back to My Baby, from his first Kiss solo album that came out in 1978. And the thing about this, he's playing this song and he's not even singing it. One of my favorite vocal performances from Ace, and he's got his guitar player singing it, which I don't understand what's going on here, if he's having vocal issues or if it's laziness. But, yeah, he's got some jabroni singing the song for him now. I don't know if he does this every night or if once in a while thing, but can you imagine, you know, back in the day if you went and saw Frank Sinatra, you know, and the opening fanfare from New York comes on, and all of a sudden Frank's like, okay, we're going to turn this one over to Louis the Triangle Player from Sea Caucus. Take it away, Louis. Start spreading the news. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you go see Frank, you want to see him sing New York, New York. You go see Ace, you want to hear him sing Speeding Back to My Baby. So come on, Ace, get with it, man. Don't do this. You know, you called Paul Stanley out a couple years ago for using tapes, and don't let somebody else do your vocals for you. Do your vocals, man, on your tunes. I know he's always carried singers with him. He had Peter sing his songs, Gene sing his songs in the early days of Kiss. Frehley'S Comet, he always had singers. But, I mean, you're talking about a classic tune. You got to sing it, Ace, man. You got to sing it. In other news, Billy Joel is back writing pop music again. He released a teaser for a new single coming out, Turn the Lights On. Very brief teaser. Didn't really reveal much about the song. I know, I think it's been about 25 years. Billy Joel at one point came out and said that he was done writing pop music. He retired and he was going to focus on composing classical music. And I don't know how that worked out. I know he had one of his classical compositions on a double CD, Essential Billy Joel Collection. I think the last track on disc 2 of that one was a classical composition. But Billy Joel's back. One song for a start. Who knows? Maybe an album after that. I'm looking forward to it. But another one I wanted to touch on, and I don't even know why I was thinking about this, but Madonna. You've probably seen this picture. People talking about it. I'm not going to really talk about the picture. That's been talked about. What I do want to talk about is, I guess she's on tour now, and she has no band. I guess what she's doing basically is just singing to tracks. There's no band. There's no instrumentalists on stage. And I don't know why this kind of surprised me. Because I guess it's just a logical extension. I mean, shit, you look at rock and roll bands now use a lot of tracks. And I guess, you know, take Kiss. Accused of lip syncing, singing to tracks. And then, of course, you know, it's like back in the day when Peter Criss used to sing Beth to the backing track, but at least that was honest. You know, it's kind of like doing that, but doing that for the whole show. You know, I mean, at least it's not like Eric Singer pretending to play the piano, which to me, I mean, that's worse than lip syncing, because at least if you're lip syncing, presumably you're syncing to a track that you sang. But if you're pretending to play the piano when you can't play the piano, I mean, that's just cheese, man. But Madonna's out there, doesn't have a band. And I know even a lot of the boy bands and even like rap groups, they take bands out on the road with them. They have like a live drummer, bass player, guitar player, keyboard player. But I guess Madonna, no band, just singing to tracks. And I don't even know why I thought twice about this, because I really don't care about Madonna. But, I mean, even in her early days, she had some legit. I mean, she had Nile Rodgers from Chic produce some of her records and that. But I guess she figures she can make more money singing to tracks. She doesn't have to pay any jabronis to perform behind her. But I just wanted to mention that. And you guys probably don't care, all you rockers out there, but that's about it here. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think or not. I'm going to hit the road, and we'll see you next time I feel like making another video. Who's here?